name is?
My name is John Bunch. I'm known as Black Dragon on the Motorcycle Club set.
And you are the national president of Black Dragons Motorcycle Club?
I am the former national president of the Mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. Started in 1972, launched in 1974 in San Diego, California. We have chapters around the United States of America.
All right. And you live in San Diego now?
No, I live in Atlanta. Macon, Georgia is the national headquarters right now. That's where the now standing national president is, and I'm in Atlanta.
All right. So, how long have you been a member of the club?
I've been associated with the club for 33 years.
Okay. And how long have you been coming to Bike Week in Daytona Beach?
This is my first bike week. Yeah.
What was the experience like?
Well, it was interesting because I was selling here as a vendor, so I didn't understand really particularly that there was a bike week and a black bike week. So the first bike week was on the other side, and then the second part of my bike week was on this side. And I just saw a lot of actual separation in colors of people that, being in Atlanta, it's not something that I really expected to see. So it kind of took me by surprise to be the only black dot for miles and miles, oceans and oceans of people, and then to be on this side and there be almost like no white dots. So that was, I don't know, maybe a little disheartening that there's still such a separation and a disparity in the event, the size of the event, the kinds of things that the resources poured in. I would have hoped that things have come a little bit more full circle in 2023.
So what was your overall experience of dealing with both the white side of Bike Week and the black side of Bike Week?
Well, because I am a fairly well-known figure on all the motorcycle sets, I was treated with great respect and on both sides of the set, and actually well received. So I had a great experience, but I missed. I would have felt better with a more inclusive. I just can't believe how separated the thing is. It really reminds me of Myrtle Beach, where they go out of their way to show you they don't want your black dollars there. I didn't feel that here.
Okay. So let me see. So you was a vendor during Bike Week. What services? What goods and services you sell?
So I write books on how to be in a part of, how to run, how to manage, how to become part of a motorcycle club. My first book, Prospects Bible, that I wrote in 2014, has become a #1 bestseller around the world. And over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide require their prospects to read my books before they even get to join motorcycle clubs. So my newest book, President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership, teach presidents how to lead motorcycle clubs according to military principles we used when we were in the military. So these were what I was selling, my 5 #1 best-selling books, and to bikers and motorcycle clubs.
All right. So what made you decide to write books on this bike?
Oh, well, I was noticing that we were having a lot of loss within the motorcycle club community, a lot of warring, a lot of violence, a lot of clubs losing people, and especially my club. And I realized that we weren't doing the things that brought motorcycle clubs together as a family, as a brotherhood, as an extended family that was combined and fueled by a passion and a love to ride two wheels. So I thought if I brought basic principles, I'm a technical writer by trade, so I thought if I brought basic principles of riding to the to the motorcycle set. And I really started it off because I'm from what is known as the black biker set, and I really thought I was writing for a very small audience, black bikers, in the Black Biker set on the motorcycle club side, and it had a universal appeal, and people all over the world in motorcycle clubs started reading my books. So that's why I started writing them, and it's become a successful venture for me.
All right. So you're writing these books now. What should people know about the biker life? What should people know about?
Well,
Want to get in biking?
Well, what people should absolutely know is that we are not thugs, we're not gangsters, we're not criminals. Motorcycle club does not mean motorcycle gang. That's the first thing people should know. Motorcycle club does not mean motorcycle gang. And even in so-called 1%er motorcycle clubs, people have jobs, careers. There are doctors, scientists, lawyers, as well as tradespeople, working people, and people that don't have jobs at all. Now, we absolutely have bad people in our clubs. We have people that sell dope and stuff like that, but those people are also in our neighborhoods. Those people are on our jobs. Those people are, we have doctors that sell pills that they shouldn't be selling. So there are bad elements to every society. But news and media, movies, journalism, and police departments have made a living off of villainizing us, turning us into villains, so that they can, sell newspapers, sell advertisement. Police departments get huge amounts of funds to be able to battle us, and it's important that you know that bikers are people too. And there's only a small percentage of us that are lawbreakers. When you see us out there, most of us are somebody's dad or granddad these days, enjoying our motorcycles and enjoying the extended brotherhood wrapped around the passion of ironed obsession, motorcycle riding.
What should people know about the biker life as regards to black community, black bikers?
So 20 years ago, I made a movie called Biker Boys. I helped to make that movie. And one of the things that they were terrified of was that we were going to make another gang movie like Colors. And I don't know if you're old enough to remember, but when Colors came out, they were battling in the streets. They were living out this war. And I said, this is not something that happens in black motorcycle clubs. Can you imagine what would happen if we, as black men, rolled into a town, surrounded it, and took it over? So what people need to know about black bikers is we wear the gruffy clothes and this, that, and the other, but this is what you need to ride motorcycles. You need this kind of apparel, so when you fall off a motorcycle, this stuff eats up the sidewalk and not your skin, the road, not your skin. So we're family members, we're brothers, fathers, people that were traditionally not allowed to buy Harley Davidsons and things like that. And like other stuff, we fought to get our freedoms. When the American Motorcycle Association started, they wouldn't let black people participate for decades. So it's always been tough for us in this country and everything that we've ever wanted to do, including riding motorcycles. The motorcycle set is really divided into two sets, black and white, and perhaps Hispanic or some other sets. So it's still very much divided. It's not as necessarily inclusive, and the big major clubs don't allow blacks to join, and we have big major black clubs that don't allow whites to join. So there's some things to know, but the biggest thing to know is we all have a great time riding, loving, and living this two-wheeled love affair, this passion, obsession with iron.
All right, so you helped make the movie Biker Boys, which was a consultant on it. Kind of talk about that experience and what people say when they find out that you had something to do with it.
Oh man, when people find out that I had something to do with the movie, they treat me, first of all, I get a lot of thanks. Biker Boys changed the African American riding culture. We were pretty much dead. Just a few clubs in any one city. Nobody knew anything about, especially the black bikers. We didn't have any media, no news coverage, nothing. And one of the reasons that I started, I owned several motorcycle magazines, and one was called Black Iron Motorcycle Magazine. One of the reasons I started that is there was no coverage. The white biker magazines wouldn't even put our beautiful black women in the pages, sitting up in a bikini next to the motorcycles looking pretty. We couldn't even get that. So the father of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, Paul Pet Perry, one day I said to him, man, why don't they put us in our books? And he said, you're a writer. Why don't you make a magazine and put them in your own magazine? So that's what got it started. And they found me through my magazine and asked me if I would consult on the movie. We changed the entire biker culture, especially where it concerned African Americans, where there was maybe 5 or 10 clubs in a city. Now there are hundreds of clubs in a city. And so many people come to me and say, Biker Boys is the movie that made me want to ride motorcycles, join motorcycle clubs, and be a part of this two-wheeled obsession. And so we have a cult classic movie that everybody has seen on the Black Biker set, and they'll say things to me like burn rubber, not your soul, stuff like that. So for me, being part of that history is one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life.
I see you past the United States Navy. You talk about also how much your military experience inspired you to write the book. Just kind of piggyback on your experience, because there's a lot of veterans also riding bikes, and veterans have their own motorcycle club. So just talk about how much of your military background helped plan to doing some things.
So today's motorcycle clubs are patterned after a paramilitary type organization. So if you've been in the military or you're a veteran or something like that, you will absolutely understand how motorcycle clubs operate, because they have that top-down structure. They have a president, a vice president, a sergeant at arms, and so forth and so on. And so we're held very much to account by our brothers in arms, as it were. So when I teach motorcycle club protocol and I teach motorcycle club organization and how to do motorcycle clubs, it's all steeped in the things I learned from the military. My book, President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership, have everything to do with the military principles we learned. I just took those books and reordered them, restructured them around motorcycle clubs. But it's the same thing we learned: leadership, initiative, principle, truthfulness, knowledge, integrity, bearing, all these things that roll into what we call the 14 principles of scientific principles of military leadership. I took that and I teach that on my channel, Black Dragon Biker TV, which is a worldwide syndicated, YouTube channel, and got people watching from all over the world. And these are just the basic things I learned in the military, and I learned through leadership. And hey, the Black Sabbath was started by guys that worked at San Diego Gas and Electric, but very soon after, since it was San Diego, it was a military town, we had Marines, merchant Marines, sailors, all that gathering up and teaching the leadership. And so we had a very strong organization, and that's where it came from.
All right, how long did you do in the military?
About 13 years.
All right, and how long you been riding motorcycles?
Oh, I've been riding a motorcycle since I was about 5, I want to say. So I'm 59 now.
What type of bike you ride?
Oh, I have a Victory Vision, which is American-made V-twin, and I also have a Goldwing still, and I got all kinds of motorcycles. I just want to take some time out to give my soul-felt appreciation to the Sun Chasers Motorcycle Club, the president, whom they call Boss Man, and his beautiful wife, Miss Cookie. I came to this town. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been here before, and they took me in and they wrapped their arms around me in the way that a motorcycle club family would do. they extended their place to me. They made sure I had something to eat. They made sure I had something to drink. They gave me a platform. They gave me a place to sell my books. And they assigned people, prospects, to take care of me and follow me around and make sure I was taken care of. I have not had any better loving care and Southern hospitality than that given to me by the Sun Chasers. And this is never lost on me. I never feel like I'm some kind of a important person or something. Whenever someone does something like that for me, out of the bottom of their heart, out of the kindness of their heart, you can't get used to it. There's just so much love I have for the city of Daytona Beach, based on the goodwill and fellowship and good love that the Sun Chaser Motorcycle Club and their leadership has given me. So I just want to say thank you. You know, whenever you come to Atlanta, that you come to my personal clubhouse, the Dragon's Lair of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, and I will open up the heavens and pour down tribute upon you. Thank you so much, Prez. Thank you so much, Sun Chasers Motorcycle Club. Thank you for the love. Black Dragon Biker TV thanks you. And my brothers and sisters of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, thank you as well.
All right, and how long you been riding motorcycles?
I've been riding a motorcycle since I was about 5, I want to say. So I'm 59 now.
What type of bike you ride?
Oh, I have a Victory Vision, which is American-made V-twin, and I also have a Goldwing still, and I got all kinds of motorcycles.
About how many? No count.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody want to get in touch with you, get in touch with your books, your magazines, or anything. How do they get in touch with you?
Black Dragon Biker TV, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Black Dragon Biker TV, and also my gear, blackdragonsgear.com, and we have a podcast, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos, where you can download us in the car, check us out, and hang with us.